The pages hear the sound of time, stories weaving words that climb, whispered tales in a cozy nook. Welcome to the magic of every book. Bookshelf Babble, take the stage, turn the chapter, fill the page. Laughter, wisdom, stories to spare, a podcast world where books are everywhere. From paperbacks to leather spines, mysteries, thrillers, and classic lines. Stories crackle, voices ring, dive on in, it's a podcast thing. Adventures waiting just one word away, from Austen's romance to Hemingway. Gather round, it's the bookish delight, unfold the tales under podcast light. Bookshelf Babble, take the stage, turn the chapter, fill the page.
Hey, hello guys, you're welcome in Bookshelf Babble live session. Here we talk about books and all topics what related to books. Sometimes we talk about some very different topics. It depends how our conversation goes. Yeah, you're welcome here. I very like to enjoy and appreciate if you visit this live session. I just like to remind where you walk. It's not so important where you watch this session. Will be free to write the questions, answers, your opinion, your feedback, or just write what you're feeling today, because comments is something very important, especially during the live session. Yeah, I just remind, don't shy and write the comments. It's very important. And yeah, and today's session, as regular, we like to made on platform that has name Hello Talk. I very like it platform because it's very simple to create voice room, and people around the world who learn languages possible join, and very often we have very nice conversation. And I believe today we should be have the same conversation too. If you want to be a part of this live session, just go to Hello Talk, find the My Voice Room, join and talk. And also don't be shy, join to Discord channel if you want to reach me in just like to offline, and if you want to chat with me, just find a Discord channel on my channel and join for this. And information about Discord channel you also find in description of on Twitch or on YouTube where you watch this session. Okay, I think we're ready to start our live session in Hello Talk. Let's go. And our room in Hello Talk has name What Book Are You Reading? And start. And as recommended, we just close and this start voice room again. I don't know, it's this trick what not work, just check. After one friend like to recommend this, do it mean it's some kind of bug of Hello Talk when people not see some several minutes the voice room when you just started. Okay, I just check it's work or not, and I need to mention the people that I'm streaming this session on YouTube and on YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, okay, I just inform people about this, and we just wait when someone join to our talk today. Yeah, sometimes we spend some 5 minutes, sometimes immediately people appear in this voice room and we just wait. When someone goes here, I just switch and we continue talk. But what do in this time? And first of all, I want to share what is my current reading status. As I mentioned before, I'm still reading the Earthsea Quartet by Ursula Le Guin. It's a classic of fantasy. I very enjoyed. I just started to read the first book and reach around 100 some 10 pages. I very enjoyed. It will be interesting to know your mention about this book. I think it's really classic of fantasy. But I'm not so very fan of fantasy as the genre, but I enjoy especially this series. And one additional book what I'm just started to read yesterday. I just decided, okay, maybe it's time to read something in parallel, and because this book was mentioned in my previous session several times, and this book has name For Bread Alone by Mohammed Shukri. It's translated from Arabic language, and I thought to read this book because some participant from Morocco mentioned about this book, and I just decided to read because I want to read some more about this country, because very often people from Morocco join here. And in first pages, it's I think this book based on some real story of author, and describe as very hard time in first part of 20th century when Hungary was common environment in this country, and many people die just by hungry. And when I start to read some several pages, I just recognize some another literature what joined with Hungary, and especially I need to prepare some another piece of art where Hungary is play key role. But I remember one Norwegian author, I don't remember correct name and maybe create the mistake, use the same topic and almost at the same time. And if you talk about, for example, Soviet Union, it's a very common case when big hungry time happened in Ukraine and a lot of people died. And I just watched the film about this, and I don't remember some particular stories and novels about this, but I think it should be exist. And I just to surprise many authors use this topic, and Hungary was too common even in first part of 20th century. I didn't know why it's connected. And also when I just started read, I just find some kind of connection, because Hungary was one of the not main, but one of the theme of Dostoevsky «Преступление и наказание», this work, when the main Raskolnikov feels some hungry, and hungry was one kind of driver of his behavior. I just it sounds some very hard book, and especially from first pages. Just I will read this book, and I will read this book and check to main like feeling after reading, and will be shared with you exactly, because I like the book what very like connect with some culture, some country, and shows the life in this country in particular time, in particular place. It's about my like to reading status for current moment. I just decided to read 2 books in the same time. Okay, it's about my reading status, but it will be nice to know about your reading status. What are you reading in current moment? If you read some books, if you're currently reading some books, or maybe you read book before, it will be nice if you write in the comments what exact book you're reading or you read. Because I like it, because sometimes people suggest it's very interesting books, and I just add it to my like to reading list and in Goodreads. But okay, we just wait when someone join in Hello Talk, but it looks some strange. No one join, and chat is still working. Sometimes it's happen. It's depend on the time. Hey, hello, you're welcome. Here we talk about books and related topics. If you like it, just raise your hand and I will add you to conversation here. Okay, let's go. Hey, hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks. What about you?
I'm fine. Really, my English is not very good, so I want talking about this topic, but my English is not very good.
Okay, it's not problem, because this application especially for this reason exists. We should be just practice. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And first question I like to ask people, what book are you reading in current moment? Or maybe read before.
Generally, I read about history.
Okay, why this topic is interesting for you? Do you have some special interest, or just do you like this genre?
I'm interested about the French Revolution, so I read much about it.
Okay.
And
but
you?
I'm not very fan of like a history book, but sometimes I'm read book what describes some kind of action happened in the past, maybe some kind of disaster or some kind of war.
Okay.
But I slightly wondered, do you live in France now?
Yes.
Is it some like a very popular topic, French Revolution, in your country?
Not a very. I think in university, yes, but out no. People don't are not interested about this topic.
Okay, it's just like your interest about this revolution.
Yes.
Okay. For me, to be honest, I know some like basic events what happened during this revolution, but I think it's a lot of like to happen in very short time, and for me it's like outside of France and more far. It's some complicated to correctly understand like to meaning of revolution. Yeah, how you can describe like to meaning revolution for France and for world?
How can I?
How can you explain like to meaning of French Revolution for your country and for world? Because I very often heard that French Revolution is some kind of like a turn point when like to Europe changed from one kind of idea to another, and maybe some point of when real democracy started to develop, and very often mentioned like to first time appear constitution, and this influence on many countries, and many countries what we have now in Europe has like the origin of French Revolution. Do you agree with this idea?
Theoretically, I mean, the constitution. Yes, that was the first constitution in Europe, but the revolution, how to say that, was for few years. Then the, how to say, the old regime, l'ancien régime. I mean, after 1815, 1815, there are the royal regime again.
Yeah, I see this point. It's just like a short time of when try to establish true democracy.
Exactly, and I mean the revolution changed the idea of people, but the reality didn't change. You understand? I
see. I understand your point. It's like to is appear, but in the end, the reality is like to back and like to rule your country. It's next like to 100 year. Yeah, but in general, it's some event like to events influence on all like to European history for next 100 years. Okay. Sorry, I don't like to torture you by these kind of hard questions, but I have one additional hard question.
Okay.
Can you suggest one book what show life in your country, and maybe how like to ordinary people live in your country for current moment?
Can you please repeat the question?
Yeah. In just simple words, can you suggest one book about your country?
One book about my country?
Yeah, or maybe action happen in your country, or maybe main character from your country, and this book show how ordinary people live in your country.
It's I think a very good books, not one. But did you know the French author Zola? Émile Zola?
Yeah, I heard.
This one.
But if you correctly remember, Zola, it's very like to not natural describe actions. It's very like to realistic.
Yes, it's very. I mean, this is. His books are very good. They represent France in the 19th century.
Okay. Can you recommend like one particular book of this author?
You know, Zola is, I don't know if the word is the good, but Zola is a natural author. I mean,
Yeah, I heard about like his style of like writing when they very naturalistically describe events and people.
yes, exactly.
Yeah, and sometimes it's very realistic when they describe some kind. I did know some poorer people or some like I don't know some bad action what happened. Yeah, sometimes it's
Yes.
extremely realistic.
And the most, it's, I don't know if I can say this, it's a saga. I don't know if saga, like this.
Okay.
This book, Rogan Macar, et Rogan Macar is very representative. It's about 20 books, 20 novels. Macar, c'est comme ça.
It's maybe
Rogan.
yeah. I found this series in Goodreads. It's around 20.
22 or 20, I don't know. I don't remember very good.
Yeah, it showed around like 20 books in this series.
Yes, and this is very representative of the France of the 19th century.
Okay. It's some kind of encyclopedia of French life in 19th century.
I didn't understand. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I mean it's some kind of like series what cover and show all aspect of French life in 19th century.
Yes, without being history. You understand?
Yeah, I understand. It's some just novel and some story inside of each book.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's a good point.
If you want about historian, I can give you some books if you want.
Yeah, I think some historical books sometimes is boring, especially if you're some very detail and objective. Yeah, I just more focus it on novels, and very often in novels it shows like true life of people in some place.
If you do you read philosophy?
Sometimes not, but some special authors. But I understand what you want. About what author do you want to suggest? Some kind of Albert Camus and Sartre. Is it true?
Not really.
Okay.
I wanted talking about Foucault.
Okay.
I don't know if you Michel Foucault.
Yeah, I heard some. I heard some ideas what she later provided, but I not read some special books of him.
Derrida, Jacques Derrida, Michel Foucault.
About Derrida, I didn't hit. Can you type name of this author?
Yes, absolutely. Jacques Derrida.
Okay.
You can there are also there are two mm,
Do you have some special interest to these authors?
yes, because they especially Michel Foucault, they talk or they write about I don't know, discourse
Mm-hmm.
like this. I don't know if I that are critical discourse. Critical. I don't know if I write it good. Critical, like this.
Okay.
And this is a theory of I don't know how to say that, but it's like for example, when we talk about history or philosophy or sociology or I don't know about thing like sciences or human sciences. I don't know if you know what.
Yeah, it's some kind
Okay.
of sociology.
Okay, so we are talking about discourse. That means we created something to talk about something.
Okay, I see. I see this point. It's some kind of like philosophical ideas, and they investigate.
Yes, I think the language is a very big problem to when you want to talk. You can't talk about your idea. Ideas is it is a very big problem.
Yeah, I see. I see the point. Okay, thank for this suggestion. I think it's some good set of authors. Yeah.
Welcome. Thank you for you. Oh, see you maybe next time.
Yeah, I can just want to tell it's my time is left for today too. You're welcome to join the next time. Just follow me here. I think it's some simplest way to find and to get notification when I'm started. And also, if you're interested and if you want watch like a video version our session what we talked today, I'm streaming on YouTube, and you can find by this link you can find like a live version of our talk if you're interested.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
you for your time too, and yeah, just practice and you have a good progress in future. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay. It was very nice talk with Mustafa from France. Yeah, it's very interesting talk, and they really suggested a nice book, especially about Zola. I think it's one of the fundamental French author of 20th century. Yeah, I heard of many thoughts about his style of writing. Yeah, but it's good time to just something read from this author to be more connected to France, because France of 19th century it's plays a very like important and crucial role in not in only Europe country and I think in the whole world, and especially if you talk about the Russian literature, they has a very strong impact by France. Yeah, and I think it's that I just should be sure to real life. It's real life in France of this time. Yeah, I think it's an interesting suggestion if you talk about context of France. Okay. I just let you wait maybe some minutes, maybe someone additional join to us, and I just like to remind, if you want to talk, just go to Hello Talk, or if you want to ask me something, just to write the question here. I can just share several links. First of all, it's a link on Bookshelf Babble podcast and last episode. It's some experimental episode. It's not my recorded by my voice. It's recorded by generated by AI. I just try to check how it's work. Yeah, but it will be interesting to know your opinion about this episode. But really, I have strong urge to write and record podcast by my own voice. Yeah, because I think it's some more natural and more to people and human focused. Yeah, I think it's generated by AI. It's some kind of I don't know. It's like a waste of time of people who listen to this, because they expect it to something more natural, and I think I will be do this just by record by voice. Yeah, it's my idea for next episode. Okay, and also I want to share my Discord channel. It's another link. Just follow here, and you possibly join to Discord channel. Here it's like an offline platform where we possibly talk about books and chat and discuss about new episodes and topics and books what we're reading, and maybe one additional it's reference to my YouTube channel. In most of the content of the channel is just to a live session of what I was recorded before, but also contains some podcast episodes. And yeah, if you enjoy, just to go in the channel and watch some previous session. Yeah, but I think it's session is more interesting because it's happening in live, and all interesting in happening just in moment when session goes. Yeah, in this case I just want to ask you write the question here. Okay, one additional minutes, and don't forget to put the like if you watch on the YouTube, and if you watch on the Twitch, don't forget to follow the channel and write the question too. Yeah, because it's some kind of fuel for people who create the content and host stream. It's very important. Just get some kind of feedback. Yes, and I think it's almost done for today. No one joined to Hello Talk because it's Friday evening. All goes to mingle, talk, to bars and another entertainment, and I just my own sit here and talk. Okay. Yeah, I should be wrap up. Okay, I want to tell some additional thank you for your time for watching this. Yeah, I very enjoyed when some people just watch, and if this content is reasonable resonate with you, and if you find some interesting and useful in this content, because very often we mention different books, and maybe it's a good point just for a good suggestion for pick up some your next book what you will read. Yeah, I think I will be happy if this session will be some useful for someone for any reason. Okay, it's time for wrap up. Thank for your time, thank for watching, and see you next time in Bookshelf Babble live session. Okay, bye.
Flip the pages, hear the sound of time. Stories weaving words that climb. Whispered tales in a cozy nook. Welcome to the magic of every book. Bookshelf Babble, take the stage. Turn the chapter, fill the page. Laughter, wisdom, stories to spare. A podcast world where books are everywhere. From paperbacks to leather spines.